What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Watcher of Realms, and today we're going to make a little more progress in the campaign, but we also have the new event thingy that popped up today, the old Cosmic Trails, and I figured it seems like it could be kind of interesting, because they have like little, I guess, rewards for Ancient Summoning Crystals, never a bad thing, but they've got some of like these little modifiers, I guess, to get like your crystal bonuses, and one of them is that legendary heroes can't be included in your team. Well, that sounds perfect for this account because I don't even use legendary heroes. So that sounds kind of interesting, but also apparently like gear, your artifacts, Pantheon, bond skills, none of that stuff takes effect. And all the heroes' level and promotion grades get maximized. So this could be actually kind of interesting for me just to kind of test some of my epics that I haven't ever leveled up and kind of see how they play out in some of these, not really too worried about how they perform in this stage specifically, but give me an idea of what they would look like at max level, being max promoted. Even if your gear and artifacts and stuff aren't taking effect, you can kind of get a baseline understanding of the hero. So that seems like something I could definitely use. We might try to blitz our way through a couple of these today, doing some of the challenges. But first things first, before we jump in and do that, we need to take care of some campaign business, and that's what we're going to do. Want to go ahead and finish up Hard Chapter 7 today, get that done, grab out this loot, and get us one step closer to unlocking the final gold mission, because we do be needing some gold. So let's go ahead, jump in, get this rolling. Shouldn't be too bad. We've done, essentially this exact same stuff already before, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. What are we looking at here? Do I need to change anything? I'm not gonna change nothing. I don't think we're gonna need to. I know we're gonna probably have Invisible Bros showing up in this one. I think they come out early and wait. Because of that, not sure how I want to run this. I want to sit there and let them kind of build up. They're gonna move pretty quick, huh? Well, if they're gonna go and do that on me, I might just need to throw out a hero like this. Can you take that guy out before he gets around the corner? Yes? Yeah, he's looking like he's going to be able to pull that off, which is great. And that should take care of this top part for us, which is nice. We can throw a healer like this, maybe even like so, just to make sure he's not dying. And then hopefully we'll have enough time to get some heroes down over here, because I'm assuming they're going to try to sneak some dudes in on us. That's usually what they do. Make you put all your cost over here, and then, haha, gotcha, nerd. We'll see. Where's the next people going to come from? Yeah, straight down that way. We can't necessarily block up right here. That would be nice, just put Estrid right there. Obviously, we can't do that. So we're just going to put here right here. That'll work out okay. These guys actually aren't cloaked, which is kind of shocking. I figured they would be. Because they're not cloaked, we could probably throw someone like Brienne right here, aimed that way. She's still under the healing effect of Hollow. Plus, she will shoot at these guys early. Might have overstepped myself here because these are coming in, and I'm not sure we're going to have enough cost to get somebody down. We should be fine, right? Right? We're going to have to go with Wrath for sure. We might be able to wait for Deimos, but we'll go Wrath. He's good enough. He'll take care of these guys. They won't get through him. And we can always throw ourselves another healer down here if we have to. I could have popped Navros's ult to get some damage on these guys early. Didn't need to. But yeah, so far things looking fairly decent. Not too worried about it. I can throw Greed over here to get some AoE on these guys just to make sure I'm not getting swarmed, and that may be exactly what I end up doing, because we have quite a few enemies trying to flood this side here. The main threat up here obviously is the cloaked enemies. If you can't take care of them, you're going to be in trouble. We'll do like this. You'll get plenty of damage out. I haven't changed my gear around either. Oops. I had my gear swapped over to my marksman. I think Brienne actually has a fairly okay set on right now. Because I was trying to brainstorm ways to take care of Gear Raid 3, because right now that is like our big issue. Let's go ahead and just pop this in 2x. I guess we'll throw a healer down here just to be safe, but I think we're alright. But yeah, I've been trying to brainstorm ways to get through Gear Raid 3, because I think on this account, for epics only, on any account, honestly, I think Gear Raid 3 is still your hardest Gear Raid. I guess it depends on how lucky you are with your pulls. If you pull like Silas and Hex and stuff really early on, these guys might be trying to sneak through. I'm just going to throw Deimos back there to make sure they don't. But yeah, if you have like Hex and Silas and stuff like that, like Gear Raid 3 is not going to be nearly as challenging because you have some seriously nasty legendary heroes that can do it. But for most people, Gear Raid 3 is going to be your most difficult one. I'd say 2, probably easiest. 1, One's not too bad. It's more annoying because you need a lot of AoE heroes to make it really easy. And then 3 is just the most difficult because it kind of limits you to using marksman for the most part of your damage. And especially on an account like this with epic only marksman, it's definitely going to be really tough. So I was kind of swapping gear around to those, playing around, trying to make some progress, seeing if I could find a strategy that would work with what I had, and fun fact, I didn't. If I did, that's what we'd be doing today, is trying to make progress over in Gear Raid 3, but I could not come up with a way to make it work with what I currently have. We're going to have to build somebody else up, but for nowsies, not going to worry about that. We'll jump over here and do this one. How do we want to do this? These guys aren't cloaked, are they? No, these guys are just regular old dudes, but I think they send dudes out of here really quick. So we don't want to over-focus and drop our guys on this side because they're going to try to sneak in dudes like this on us. How do we want to do this? He can block 3, so maybe put a Deimos right here to handle this. Oh yeah, he doesn't have good gear on him. Oops. You'd think I would know these things, being that I literally just talked about it, but I don't. I don't pay attention to things. These guys are going to get a chance to move here in a little bit. Estrid's gear is the same. She's doing fine. But let's go ahead and get a Navros over here to handle all of these bros. Make sure they don't just walk into the crystal for free, because that would be very annoying. I want to say they do sneak invisible bros in, and that's why there are these invisible bro detecting devices that you can have. So we will be making sure we have somebody on this platform. And it can honestly just be a healer. She'll heal herself, take care of that, and then while she's uncloaking, we can throw someone on this tile as a damage dealer, and they'll still take care of any invisible people over here. We could do it a couple of ways. We could do it like this and have her help out Deimos. Probably just do it that way. And then as people sneak around this side, if they do manage to make it all the way up here, Brienne will still be able to shoot them, and we should be all right. I think that's probably going to be good. But yeah, I've been sitting here and bashing my head against the wall on Gear Raid 3. And a lot of it probably has to do with not having great gear as well. Not going to even sit there and pretend like that's not a big issue. It is, but we will farm gear over time and get better stuff. It's just, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. You need really good side clearers for it, and we don't necessarily have more than one. Brienne is good. She can handle clearing a side, but she can only really handle it like once, and then she doesn't have enough ult juice to drop more AoE damage. So I'd like to get someone upgraded that has a bit more AoE just entwined in their regular kit instead of just in their ultimate. I'd probably end up just using Brienne to target the boss on 3, clear out some of those little taunting orange octopus jellyfish bombs or whatever that she spawns in, and blow those up quickly so we can keep DPSing the boss. But yeah, I'm kind of torn, maybe between like a Theowen build to try to help clear the left side, maybe even Drogo. I know he's a rare, but there's prospects there. Every attack of his is AoE, and his ult is actually pretty nasty, so possibility there. Not gonna like guarantee it or anything, but just kind of trying to brainstorm things to work, because that's gonna be our big hang up. I want to make sure we do get everything to 18, but going to stage 19 is gonna be an absolute nightmare on this account for sure. So we are gonna block off here and do the same over here. I might have to put 2 on one of these sides. I don't know. They're cloaked, but it won't be a big deal until they get in front of the boss. But there is going to be invisible bros here, and that's going to be kind of annoying. So how do we want to handle the invisible bros? Who are you? You're just regular dudes. I guess we can throw Estrid up here first. She'll do some chopping. You know what, Estrid, let's actually put you right here. Then when we get somebody on this tile, they'll cloak, and she'll be able to attack them a little bit earlier, even before they get to her. Who do we want to put on this? She's got fairly good AoE kind of built into her kit, so I don't want to throw an AoE unit here. We'll probably throw someone more single target focused. Navros is kind of AoE, but I guess we can go with someone like Idril here, like so, and then we'll pop maybe Hollow in like this. I like that. That allows us to get a cloaker invisible up here. I don't really want to use that tile, though. This is obviously the best one to use. So we do have a couple of people coming in down here. One of those do happen to be Invisibros. So I think we're going to throw Vortex here. He will get shot by this mage. I don't think it'll be enough to kill him. And then we can throw someone like Navros here, pointed down. And that'll uncloak everyone here. He should get some chances to attack them. I think we'll be all right. Should be able to clear this up. Looks like our healer's doing a good job of staying alive, taking care of these mages. They do a lot of nasty damage, but it looks like we're going to be okay. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure. Every time I see these guys, I forget. I don't forget if I actually looked at it. Yeah, it can't be blocked or attacked, which is interesting, but I don't think they can even be blocked once you've revealed them. So even if you could actually like currently see them like this, I think you can still walk through them. I guess we could try to test it if they'd let us put a dude right there, but they don't. So yeah, they can only be attacked when you can reveal them, but I think they still walk through blocks even when you can see them. So it's important to make sure they go down as fast as possible. I'm going to throw this in 2x though. I think we've got enough damage out that we should be fine. If not, I do have this tile covered by both healers, so I could throw someone up here like a Brienne, like a Greed, just to get some more damage on these invisible dudes if I really feel like I need it. Right now, it's looking okay. If someone does get up to Deimos, he can still see them on this tile and as they're walking into it, so he should be able to do enough damage to make that not really a problem. Only a few enemies to deal with here, 17 left. I don't think there's going to be too much, like, the last boss might be a bit of a challenge, but I don't know like how bad he's actually going to be. I know it can be really annoying early on if you don't have healers that can tank his attack, but I feel like we're probably all right. Let's go ahead and pop her ult here. Just start getting some snipes out. Wrong person. There we go. Pop his ult as well. Kind of nuke these big boys out before they get up there and do too much work. And I think these are the last guys coming in now, the invisible dudes, and they don't have a whole lot of health, so not a problem. Bit. Forgot what I was saying before that. I already done forgot it with my brain. Oops. Probably wasn't that important then, was it? That's right. So, boom, that stage, that was 13? I want to say that was 13. So we only got a couple, I think, left to go, 14 and 15 maybe, perhaps. We'll see in a moment. Yes, just 14 and 15 left to do here. Not a problem. They got mini-boss heads on them, but I don't think these are actually, like, boss stages. Maybe they're just, like, to indicate a difficult stage. I don't still know why this exists. This is definitely a boss wave. But I remember this one being kind of an annoying one, too, because of placement times, but it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. There's a couple of ways you can handle it, and I think we're going to handle it this way by throwing some damage like this and throwing some damage like this. And these will take care of the octopus tentacles before they can smoosh anyone, because they smoosh everything in front of them. And then we'll throw our damage kind of like this and like this. Boop. And they will handle the enemies coming in from these sides. As soon as they get uncloaked, we'll probably throw healers maybe even on these tiles here. Kind of like this. And then we'll throw another healer on this one pointing that way. And that'll give us access to these two tiles right here as well. So hopefully we can get through these enemies without them, like, you know, accidentally slipping by one of my fighters. Because like I said, they aren't super geared right now. They have okay gear on, but obviously not their best in slot stuff. 2 heroes left to place down. It's looking like we're going to probably put Navros on... Yeah, we'll put Navros over here. She's going to uncloak them. He'll get some early damage out on them. These guys do hit pretty hard. And this is why I do want to have both my healers up. Could pop her ult. I don't really feel like I need it quite yet. Just pop her ult for funsies. Get everybody kind of healed, make sure they're doing okay. And once this person gets... Well, actually, she kind of just smoked that dude down really quick. It wasn't even a problem. Bang, bang, bang. Didn't really need it. We'll throw Greed on this side, kind of doing the same thing Navros is doing on this side, just to get some early damage, because I think they send out like a bunch of invisible dudes that kind of circle this. So as long as we've got dudes that can target that, plus this is going to reveal them on those tiles anyway, we should be good. Go ahead and throw that in 2x. I highly doubt anyone sneaks by us with this kind of setup, but you never really know. Unfortunately, Bro's going to be invisible there for a little while. It's not too big of a deal, because they're going to be revealed, these little guys, all the way through here, and once they get blocked, we have plenty of damage. Should take them out pretty quick. I can always pop Idril as well, just to do a little bit more. But here Bro comes in. Oh, he just kind of stops there too. That's nice. So that's going to make this much easier. Yeah, for sure. That's not going to be that bad at all. These dudes may be a bit of a problem, but I mean, they hit hard, but we got 2 healers covering pretty much everything, and that's nice. That's why I kind of like popping healers down on these, because not only do they heal themselves when they're on it, they can heal kind of everybody as long as they're facing the right way. Just make sure you face them the right way. If you face them the wrong way, you're going to have problems, especially on these 2 tiles, because those mages will kill whoever's on here if they are not being healed, for sure, because you can't target them. They are invisible all the way up to here. So, I think we got this one kind of in the bag. And then we'll tackle the old boss stage next. It shouldn't be too awful, I don't think. I remember it being kind of annoying, but if we can like really focus down the boss quickly, which I think we've got, we probably have enough damage to pull that off. With our marksman being kind of our super geared people right now, we probably will get him down pretty quick. That would be the idea. Now, bet. Stage 14, complete. No hero killed. I didn't know that was one of the challenges. I think that's always one of the challenges now after you beat Chapter 5? I don't know, one of the chapters, it swaps over from having 6 units to just nobody can die. But here we go. Final stage of hard mode. Boss comes in the middle. Lots of invisible bros play on these sides, so I kind of want some AoE damage, probably on these. I could also put AoE in the middle, but I do like having an AoE damage unit on these eyeballs here, just because it's going to help you hit the... We'll jump in and you'll see. We'll jump in and you'll witness what I am speaking about. So, boss attacks the last person you deploy. Not as big a deal on this one as it is on some of them. We also have to worry about his tentacles. And that's why I want to kind of nuke him down as fast as possible, because tentacles your dudes, if they're not being covered by a damage dealer, they're going to just kind of get stuck doing nothing. So how do we want to start this one out? Give ourselves a little bit of time to think. I mean, a healer going down second's not a problem. It'll still be okay. Let's just go ahead and pop you down here since you're good at AoE. You're going to take a shot, but it's not a big deal. We can get a healer down in the middle to cover both of our invisible tiles. Maybe should have gone with Vortex there because he's a little tankier. So he's going to attack her now. But I'm also mostly worried... Holy crap, that actually hurt pretty bad. Quite bad. I'm mostly worried about... What am I mostly worried about? The tentacles. That's what I'm mostly worried about, is tentacle bros. So, yeah, tentacles right there. We have no one to attack for her right now. So I think I'm going to do it like this. The downside is if he gets tentacled, he's going to be just in as much trouble as anyone else. So that could be kind of an annoyance for us. However, we could do him back here. Hear me out. And then put like a single target damage on this to shoot the tentacles off of Navros if he gets tentacled. Let's go ahead and throw Deimos down on this side. Heal block should be good enough to get healed here. And then we'll probably throw, yes, Greed over here on this one. We could put Greed in the middle as well for AoE, but I kind of want a single target damage dealer in the middle. We have 4 units to deploy. How do I want to deploy you? That's the real question. Because it's looking like we're actually going to need quite a bit of healing on this one, which is surprising. I didn't expect to take this much damage. But even if we put him if we put him where he can't be targeted, we're going to be in some troubles. We're going to be in some serious stinky poo. And I don't like that. I guess we can pop your ult real quick, get everybody kind of healed up as fast as possible. And then we can pop... So now she's getting tentacled, and this is why I kind of want a single target damage dealer. Idril's really good at that, though, so we'll put Brienne here. I said we'll put Brienne here. And that'll keep our healer from being stuck for too long, and she can go back to healing people. As long as it doesn't kill her, we should be okay. Brienne getting healed. Second healer does seem nice. It really, really does. I'm just deep in thought right now. Because I kind of want to have her like this. And I guess I can pop her ult to maybe try to take care of tentacles. I just feel like with my luck, she's going to target the wrong thing and then you're in trouble. The boss doesn't have a ton of HP, but that really freaking hurted a lot. That was quite painful. Let's pop Navros here this time, or not Navros, Vortex here on this one. Is Deimos attacking the boss right now? It looks like he actually is. That's kind of nuts. I didn't expect that. And I guess we could just pop her if she's attacking the boss too. Go ahead and try to take care of him as fast as possible. Not a bad idea. The downside here is if he gets tentacled, no one can save him. But we're going to use him anyway to try to take care of some of these invisible guys. At least, well, never mind. He's going to attack the boss. So we're not taking care of any invisible guys at all. That's great. But he is getting healed. He should be fine. Pop her ult. Get everybody's kind of cycling. Boss is going to go down pretty soon. I think we can just pop her ult because she will target him. and kind of boop him a little faster. Once the boss goes down, the stage gets a whole lot easier, because I don't have to worry about getting tentacled. And that's what makes it tough, because if you get some of your dudes tentacled, like this guy's in a quote-unquote sketchy place. If he got tentacled, the only way to save him would be to pop Idril's ult and have her shoot it off. But if she was too busy targeting somebody else or didn't target that tentacle, he just dies. But we're good. All the healers covering the spots we need. These guys coming in, let's go ahead and pop this in 2x. It shouldn't be... I mean, I doubt, you know, like I said, we got the tough part over. I doubt we have anyone sneak past us. We should be fine. Even with Deimos having less than stellar gear on, not an issue. He's got a 3 block anyway because Lunacy Visor. And we've got plenty of AoE damage to clear these dudes up. So we'll just let this one kind of finish playing out. That'll be that done. And then we'll jump over, try some of that Cosmic Trials? I don't know, it's one of those. It has a T and a Riles in it. Just not sure how it's organized. I guess... Pop her ult here as these guys start getting revealed. At least she'll start shooting them a little bit. Take them down a little bit faster. That's nice. I don't know if these are these last dudes. I think there's more dudes. Yeah, there's definitely more dudes. Is it more invisible dudes? We'll never know because they're still not here. There we go. They're big dudes probably and invisible dudes. Slurp down some water. Let's listen kind of play out. And... should be good to go. Pop her. I'm going to pop Deimos here. Just give him a huge amount of HP because these guys do hit pretty hard. And if you don't know, when Deimos pops his ult, he gains 150% health, so it makes him very, very tanky. Very hard to take down. But here we go. Last wave's coming in. Not too much of a problem. I guess we'll pop Navras as this guy gets into range. And then we'll pop Idril because she can shoot everyone no matter where they are. And there we go. This stage, pretty much over. Much harder than I expected it to be. I didn't really expect to struggle all that much, but that boss is very annoying. I do remember 715 being a very annoying sticking point early on in the game, but we got it done. Nobody died, and that's great. 5.5 minutes. What a lengthy mission. I guess we'll grab out a legendary extract. We only have 43 of them, so there we go. One more to add to the collection. Boop, 715, completed, Chapter 8 unlocked, and our main goal, of course, next time is going to be just to unlock this gold wave, and then I'm not too terribly concerned about completing Chapter 8, because I don't necessarily have any pressing need to do so. We'll grab this out, some diamonds, some summonings, and some hero food, never a bad thing. But now, let's try this event. So I've never seen this one, it's Trails, not Trials. I've never seen this event before, so I'm not really sure how it's supposed to play out, but I do know you can click these to add the modifiers. And so we're going to just try it with everything and try it as hard as possible because that's how you do it. Don't be a wuss, right? If you lose and you fail and look stupid, well, then you change things. Obviously, I do not want those people. Who do I want here? I'm assuming I'm going to want Tank, Olag to block. That just kind of makes sense. Probably Estrid to go behind him. That also makes sense. That's damage that she can attack in front of Olag. He'll eat most of the damage we receive. We're probably going to need a healer. Between all the healers we have, Medan's probably the strongest currently, just because she's an AoE healer and she's 6-starred, nobody else is. So we'll pop her in. Now we're going to need some platform damage. I'm going to guess Maul will be a nice, I'm not sure if this is going to swarm us with enemies. If it does, Maul would be great. But we might need some single target as well. So I'll bring Idril since she is our currently best geared hero right now, because I still have not swapped back to Deimos. I guess gear doesn't matter. That's right, gear makes no difference. Get it in your brain hole. But AoE damage, I think Maul's going to be a nice choice here, and Navras is kind of a hybrid. He does single and AoE, so I'd like to bring him in as well. We have no Lord heroes right now. Might be a mistake. I don't know. I feel like it'll probably work out. We'll probably be okay. So let's get things rolling here. Where you at? Oh, I guess we can put Olag down way up here. I don't know if I like that spot, though, for him, because if enemies come up to his side, Estrid can't attack him. I want to put him right here. We do have very slow cost generation, so maybe that was a mistake. Do we want to put... I guess we're going to probably have to put a healer down, right away. Because if we don't... Olag's doing okay. He's kind of eating some damage here, but that's all right. How do we want to do her? This will cover 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this will cover everybody that we can play, so this seems like a good spot for her. He can block all 3 enemies for now, and then we're going to put Estrid down probably... Oh, what the heck? Ah! How did he sneak past? I guess there's already a little dude on him. I didn't even realize that. Well, that might have... She's still attacking the boss. What a freaking beast, dude. Estrid op. Oh, Estrid might not be op. Okay, we're in trouble. Oh, you only get 1 dude to sneak through? Uh-oh. 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 This might be more difficult than my brain had initially anticipated, but we're going to make it happen. I feel like the team's fine. I don't think we need to change up anything on that. I think we're good. I think I just miscalculated in my own brain what we needed to do here. So I guess even though we have Estrid, I guess the Awakens carry over. I'm not sure if everyone gets fully awakened. I'm not sure there's a way to check that even. Let's go ahead and throw it in 2x. We'll get you back where you were. I kind of like that. But let's hold off on Medan this time and try to maybe get some AoE damage out a little bit early so that those little guys can't just like sneak right through. Because that seemed to be kind of an issue. I'm going to put him right here though. Looks like it's going all right. I would like to get, like I said, oh crap, he didn't have his ult. Ah! Interesting. Interesting. How am I gonna do this? My brain is thinking I want to get a tank out first, for sure. But the cost regen's kind of kicking me in the pants. What happened? Why did it kick me out? Did I click the wrong button? I might have. Alright, rebraining time. Brain harder. I feel like you gotta have a tank up there first. If you don't, that big dude's probably just gonna smoke through you pretty quick. Our secondary damage, though, is becoming a problem. The fact that, like, if Oleg had the Bastion artifact to increase his block by 1, we might actually be okay. Since he doesn't have that, maybe a Lunacy Visor swapped over to Wrath would make more sense, since he can do some damage? Or do we need to drop... Yeah, she has no initial rage for an ult right off the bat. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh gosh, Voltus? No, that's a terrible idea. Or is it? Is it a genius idea? Could even bring Scorch for AoE damage and block. I feel like it's a terrible idea. I don't know. Let's try it again. My brain wants this to work, so it's going to work. It's got to work. I mean, I guess technically, no, we can't go Estrid first. She'll die. So we're going to change nothing because that's how my big boy brain works. We just simply don't change anything, and because we don't change anything, it's bound to work eventually. That is just the truth and the science of it. So we definitely have to put Estrid down second. We're going to pop her down back here. This will give us the block that we need, and then I think after that, we will drop... Might not even need to drop the healer quite yet. We might even be able to get away with a little bit more damage already. So maybe we go ahead and drop Navros in over here. And we can pop Oleg's ult if we need to. Oh man, he just took some serious damage up there. Pop his ult to get an extra block point in. One is going to sneak past, but Estrid's got her ult. We'll pop that. And okay, she's absolutely smoking right now. That was fantastic. Now we got to get our healer in, or we're going to start having people die. You're going to have to heal a little faster than that, bro. Okay, okay. Oh, it's the boss that's hitting him back there. I didn't think that's what was happening. So we're taking a fair amount of damage here. How do I want to run this? Do I want to put another... I mean, single target does seem fairly needed. I can't tell if that's one spider or two spiders in one body. They got so many legs. I think it's just 3 spiders. So let's go ahead and pop Idril down for some single target damage and pop Navros' ult to get him doing some stuff here as well. So, oh, it was more than one spider. It was so much more than one spider. But Navros just totally cooked right there, and I think he's the reason we are still in it to win it. Maybe to win it. This guy is so freaking... This is way harder than I thought it was going to be. But it's looking all right. It's looking okay. If we can get this big bro down, I think we're okay. And it's looking like there's a possibility this happens. Go ahead and get you here. And there we go. Big boss down. Is that the end of it, or we still have to fight dudes? Or does he come back to life? Oh my god, tell me he doesn't come back to life. Oh, I forgot he eats her. It's been a long time since I've done this mission. That's funny. Get eaten, nerd. There we go. So I guess we gotta kill him again now? Oh, God, we do. Oh, Lord. This one's gonna be tough. This one's gonna be a tough mission. I didn't expect it to be this hard, but it is absolutely looking like that is what's gonna shape up to be. We've got so many enemies coming in right now, and I don't have ults to deal with this. Perhaps Hollow was the idea. Throw a fish! Oh, the fish throw absolutely coming in clutch. Let's pop. We don't really need to pop her yet. Get this going. I mean, I could try to throw Navros's ult for single target damage as fast as possible and take this boss down quickly. I am going to save Estrid until these guys get kind of close, I think. Actually, we didn't need to. I still want to pop it, though. Call me crazy. I want to get her ult going just in case. Can pop Medan just for some AoE heals real quick. Looking okay. Things are looking good. Okay, so I figured this second phase would be a little bit more difficult. It looks like it's just the boss left. I don't see him killing us. Let's throw some fish at him, and it should be pretty much over. I don't think he's going to get any stronger here. There we go. That was way harder than I thought. I guess all those damage modifiers, or the modifiers of the stage, do indeed increase the difficulty. But there we go. We got him down. That's fantastic. I still have no idea if the awakenings actually carry over. But she did still have her 2 attack range, which is unlocked at Awaken 1. I just can't really tell whether or not these guys had that going for them. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you for sure. But we got it. First one down, all 4 crystals. What's this one looking like? That cost region is such a balls, man. But we're, of course, going to try it. We got to try it. Okay, we'll try the second stage. This is going to be the plant, bro. Don't think a tank is going to be ideal here. Oh, yeah, the artifacts don't matter. My brain is just fried right now. Apparently, I cannot understand. Artifacts don't matter. Lunacy Visor makes no difference. Smack myself. You didn't hear that. Keep that in mind. Medan, probably not the choice for this stage because I'm going to need some range on my heals. I like Hollow because of Rage Regen. And I like Hollow's ult because it heals 2 people on top of Rage Regen, and that's fantastic. Definitely going to be marksman heavy, but we do need at least 2 heroes to cover these crystals. We could try to use a tank and hope that our platform units can take care of whatever's getting stacked up in front of them. But I really want to burst down the boss. So I think we need 3 marksmen here. She does AoE damage, which is great. Maul has a super high attack range, so I can push him further back on these. And his ult also has a nice AoE effect to it. We need another ground unit. Who do we not have room for? If we put 3 marksmen up here and a healer, there's no room for a Navras. So I think Navras goes, and I think either Deimos or Wrath stays. I guess Wrath would be an easy one to see if Awakens are just maximized as well. It doesn't seem like it says that, but maybe it does. Because if he starts healing himself, that will be nice. But he has some AoE built into his kit, so maybe he can help deal with enemies a little bit faster. We'll see. Holy freaking balls. And oh my gosh, we have absolutely none cost. We have no cost at all. That's not going to be great. So who do I want to throw down? We got to get someone to heal these. Do we just wait? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Because... oh! That's so much damage. No, there's no way. Okay, so we're going to have to wait on deploying until we have enough cost to put 2 down. That seems like that's just the way that's going to be. Throw it in 2x. Kind of get this working its way through. It seems like some flying enemies were going to come in. But let's go ahead. We need, what, 28 cost? We've got the 28 cost. We want to throw Maul down first. No, if we throw Maul down, there's no way we get anyone else out. This is going to be a hard one. I can already tell you that. This one's going to be very tough. Get a healer in. These guys taunt, I think, as well. So this is going to be very, very tough. Edril, I think these plants... I want to say the plants taunt you similar to the little bugs that What's-Her-Face has. So this might be very tough, for sure. Oh my gosh, Eadril just absolutely bit it. That's bad news, Bears. Oh man, we already got ground units coming in. I don't even know. I don't even know how a feller's gonna make this happen. And that cost is a real bummer. We're gonna have to work our way forward? And just do like, I still gotta kill 4 enemies before she gets a chance to attack 1 enemies. Unless you aim them to the sides and just deal with those later. Huh. Let's start with Eadril in the back. Oh, that attack range is huge. I didn't expect him to be able to reach that far. Well, that might not work either. Man, this is freaking hard, bro. Do we try it like... No, if we don't put a healer down, we're gonna start losing dudes. Get a healer in. She's still going. Get her in. Maybe we'll have a chance here as long as no one dies. That hit so hard. Oh, heal faster. You suck. Okay, so we'll get rid of the... Oh, we're not going to get rid of the bugs because these guys keep spawning in. This is hard. This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I must just be dumb. There's a chance I'm just dumb. So I'm not going to say that it's definitely hard. I'm just going to say it feels hard. But we're going to try to make this work anyways, because that's what you do. You never give up. You never surrender, because that's for wusses. Uh-oh. We are going to lose. Okay, so son of a mother's lover. Huh. We're going to make this happen. That's just tough. That's tough. Maybe we do need AoE damage off rip and not single target. He might just be too expensive for this. I still feel like his AoE is going to be invaluable, but let's try it without him. He's just such an expensive hero to drop. And with this cost regen being so low, may not be the choice. You know, just might not be the answer that we're looking for. We'll try it with Navros as our first hero down because he does have an AoE that explodes. And maybe that will help us kill some of these flowers a little bit faster. Gonna wait on this first drop here. They're gonna go ahead and hatch. And then we're probably gonna pop you like in the very back. Gosh, that hit so hard. Come on, get me enough cost to get this lady out here. Okay, so she's good, she's good. Pop his ult, start trying to kill some of these flowers. Oh my gosh, he doesn't have the range to keep hitting the flowers. That's so bad. That is very bad. Get Eadril up here to start taking care of some of these dudes. Gonna pop her ult as fast as possible. Start healing 2 people. Gonna put Wrath down here. Oh, those stupid plants being taunting is very annoying. Little Fly is gonna make it home. Little Fly didn't make it home. We're okay. We are all right. For now. We got dudes walking on this side, so we absolutely cannot just drop another hero. Gotta do it like this. Tell me you don't attack the boss if I do this. No, you're gonna take care of that plant in the back. That's actually not a bad deal. I kinda like that. Let's get Brienne out. Maybe we've got a chance here. It's starting to look much better than it did 3 seconds ago. Okay, so, all right. Okay. Keep your ult going. The fact that Estrid does not have healing cover scares the living scrote out of me. But maybe we can still make this work. Maybe. We've done very little to almost no damage to the boss, which is also not great. I want to save her ult for a scarier moment, perhaps. Perhaps I do. If I pop your ult, are you going to be smart and attack the boss? Looks like it. Let's go ahead and pop her ult to hit these dudes out as fast as possible. That's nice. Looking good. Doing some damage. Good lord, what the balls? Bro's going to start just absolutely murking us. Okay, Estrid's dead. So, our dreams and hopes have been crushed. Holy crap, bro. This is crazy. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna have to brainstorm some serious stuff here. These are way harder than I thought. Of course, like I said, we are doing like the hardest challenge mode on it. 6 heroes to go in, epics only. Like, but this should be where I'm supposed to be shining, right? Only epics. I still want to try it one more time. If we fail, no big deal. But Navros didn't seem like a bad idea. But maybe I pushed him. No, if I put him further forward, I think he'll die before I get a healer behind him. I really got to think with my brain. I can't remember watching if Wrath was self-healing or not, like an idiot. Having someone who could heal themselves would be nice. Maybe the idea is not to put a warrior in because they can't heal themselves. They do more damage, of course, but maybe our platform tiles could take care of the enemies on the side and in front if they have good enough AoE. Estrid's got no ability to heal. She has really nice damage, but she can't heal anything. Perhaps Olivian is the idea up there up top, because she will heal herself with her little shield throw. But ideally, I'll have a healer that can be placed to heal everyone. Just don't have it. Maybe Hollow's just not a great idea. Maybe Vortex is the better healer for this. I'm not sure if they're actually going to 6-star. It says their level and promotion grade gets maximized, so I'm assuming that's 60 and 60. But maybe it's just maximizing for what they're at. So I don't know how that's actually playing into the mechanics. I don't know. I'm just trying everything now. Okay, so we already know we cannot get away with dropping dudes too early. We definitely need to wait. If we put Navros in the back, like we did last time, we cannot... I mean, how are you supposed to do this? Well... he's gonna die. He's just gonna absolutely get murdered. There's no way around it. He's gonna get taunted, they're gonna sneak by, and it's gonna be over before it has even begun. Oh, they attack whoever was last placed. I didn't realize that. You know what? Call me insane. Idril pointing backwards. Idril pointing backwards. Take care of these guys. Oh no, we don't have time to get a dude out. Oh, come back. No. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. How do we do it? How do we do it? There's a way to do this. There's definitely a way to do it. I'm gonna have to sit there and play with this for a while. This is driving my brain crazy because there's got to be a way. 100% there's a way to do it. I just got to find it out. So anyways, even though we got absolutely decimated in these challenges, we got the first one down. I feel okay about that one, but man, these are going to get freaking hard. So maybe we'll have to do like an actual video and getting through all of this stuff because right now, that is difficult. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.